You are watching Stripped Down Live, streaming worldwide from right here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. I am your host, Curtis Anderson. Surprise, so many questions will be answered tonight. We are trying something we have never done before. We are going live with this show, live without a safety net. For the first time in 3 years, Stripped Down is back, Stripped Down is live, and ladies and gentlemen, it's Perdix.
Thought that I couldn't live without you. Sometimes we get clouded minds. Though you wish that I was dead. That was this is that. I just need a dark place to make my stand. You just thought that was this is now. I just need a place to make my stand. Please forgive me if I go alone. I have a lot to say, and I just don't know what to do if I can't give my words. That was then, this is now. That was then, but I just need a dark place to make my stand. You know I wish I could change it all, but I just need a dark place to make my stand.
Never thought I'd be saying this again, but you're watching Stripped Down Live. Perdix in the studio, also known as Davis Baker,
Yes.
formerly known as False Mountains. Standing there watching you play,
Yes.
taking this all in. The goosebumps are real. And my phone buzzes, and it's local musician Dustin Penny going, "Dude, is Stripped Down back?"
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh my God, we're live. We're interactive.
We are live.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
this
weird.
was the goal. This was the dream when we started the show. back before streaming live was even a thing. This was the last mountain we had to climb, and we're climbing it right now. Thank you so much, Davis, for coming on. This was supposed to be a test night, you guys. This was supposed to be a night where we didn't go live. We were just going to see if everything worked and see how it felt getting everybody back together again, and then announce a hard launch date. But about half an hour ago, we decided, you know what? This is kind of in the spirit of what Stripped Down was and what Stripped Down is. Let's just go live and see what happens. So ahead of time, I apologize for any technical difficulties we may or may not have tonight. Who knows? Maybe this will be the smoothest episode we've ever done. Davis Baker, part of the actual Stripped Down crew for the last, 2012 to 2014, before the break. Back again, stepping up, playing some music tonight. Your mountains are no longer false.
No, they're not
so
false.
the moniker False Mountains is gone. Now it's Perdix, but you're still playing with the same young lady, correct?
Yeah. So False Mountains originally started as a duo. So it was myself and my good friend Laura, and we sort of started off like, just it took us a good 1 or 2 years at least before we actually started playing shows, because we were still sort of trying to figure out exactly like what we wanted, to do musically. And so then it eventually sort of came up that we wanted to do like a lot of sort of folky sort of duo stuff, but mixed with a lot of the stuff that I'm doing, right now with my solo project, Perdix. Sort of like mix folk and electronic together and just see what happens type of thing. So
I'll be honest, I'm listening, but I'm also not listening because this is such a surreal moment.
It
these
is very
goosebumps
surreal.
are real. I'm like, okay, it's Stripped Down live. One of the most terrifying moments of my life was we did a run through right before we went live, and I completely blew the intro, and I was terrified. And then as soon as it was like, okay, we're doing it for real now, it's live, it was like kind of like riding a bike.
Yeah.
A bike that took 8 years to build. A bike built by love and highs and lows and tears, but it was a bike nonetheless.
There you go.
And we're back. It is an incredible feeling. I'm excited to share the stage with you tonight on our kind of season 8, episode 0.
Yeah.
This is what
pretty
you would
much.
call a soft launch. We were going to do a hard launch. We'll announce that a little later. Again, did not plan to be live tonight, but what the heck, let's do this. That first song was?
It's sort of 2 songs that I sort of put into one. Like, the way I've sort of set up my set tonight is normally I
frantically and last minute.
Yeah, to
And
put
we
it,
love
to
you
put it
for that.
mildly. But yeah, it's like generally when I do a solo set, like I don't really do that much talking to the audience, just because it's like I'm not good at sort of small chit chat with the audience, like, hey, how you doing tonight? Are
As
you
a host
good?"
of a 1-hour music show, it's exactly not what I want to hear, but
Sorry.
well,
I can talk to you though.
oh, it's because we go way back.
Exactly.
I'm not blank faces in an audience, right?
There you go. But yeah, anyway, going back to what I was saying, generally I'll just have one big long set and one song will sort of move into the other. But yeah, I just thought, just to sort of intersperse it with, music and then talking, just, normal stripped down fashion.
Absolutely.
So.
There's not a lot normal about Stripped Down. After the 3-year absence, I came back to a staggering amount of new technology.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
yeah.
the bumpers, the intros. Huge shout out to Eric Steiner and Dean Pozlowski for kind of spearheading this, what do we call this, test night, the relaunch of Stripped Down,
Yeah, sure.
rebranding it Stripped Down Live. We've been here for the last hour updating the Facebook page. Wasn't sure if we were actually going to do it live, but we hit that magic button, and here we are. I was a little worried when you said you only had 5 songs tonight, because usually 8 is the magic number, if I remember correctly. But that first song was about 10 minutes long, so we are laughing. We are golden.
Yeah. Well, I can stretch things.
We can stretch things out. I'm trying not to hold this like a girl in high school. Like, my body language is all forgotten. I'm going to have to get this back. And I was going to change shirts before we started. But again, it's like somebody just threw this up in the air and it has yet to land. But we should pitch to the first commercial break. I want to see how this goes. Hopefully everything won't start on fire.
Yeah. Well.
But I'm excited. I have complete confidence in the control room folks. We've gone to the wide shot, which is something we do. And ladies and gentlemen, Stripped Down Live will be right back. You are watching Stripped Down Live. I'm your host, Curtis Anderson. Perdix, also known as Davis Baker, sitting right beside me, joining us for the first time ever live here on on Stripped Down.
It's a tongue.
It's a tongue twister, right? It's not. You know, I had all my bad habits that I spent 7 years developing in the show's last run, and I've forgotten them all. So it'll be fun to remember them and make new ones. Perdix.
Yes.
That's a fun word to say and a weird word.
Mm-hmm.
What's the origins of Perdix? It was. I asked you before, and it was smart talk, and it kind of went over my head. So talk to me like I'm 5.
Well, it's basically the sort of, it's called the genus of a lot of the partridge family. So like
Like the show, or like
no, sorry, like the
Like
actual
Marsha?
partridge.
Oh, okay.
Marsha.
If we run out of things to talk about, we'll just act out a scene from the Partridge Family.
Yeah.
Okay, you can hit me in the nose with a football.
Yeah,
right.
run and get some props. But yeah, so basically, so like the Latin name for the gray partridge is Perdix perdix. So I was just flipping through a book of Saskatchewan birds one day, and I was like, hey, this sounds kind of neat. Why not just have it? I mean, like up until like what, 3 hours ago, you know, I didn't really go by a different sort of alias. I just
Okay.
went by Davis Baker.
Put you on the spot tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're going live, and you need a band name.
Yeah,
3,
pretty much.
2, 1. That's how I feel. Not to change the subject harshly, but we also have a new handle at Stripped Down Live SK is what we're going on now. So that's where you could look at that. Look at that. How interactive this is,
Oh,
right?
I love it.
So you can find us on Facebook and Twitter at Stripped Down Live SK, and it didn't take very long before I fittingly realized it also could spell Stripped Down Lives, K. So that is kind of an inside joke already.
Nice.
Stripped Down Lives K. That's where you can find us. And the plan is to start doing the show on a regular basis, streaming live, much like we're doing right now. So the last 3 years is a long time to kind of be away from each other, you know?
Yeah.
The Stripped Down family has spread far and wide, and Tessa Hinz married. Tessa Hinz, one of the first volunteers for the show back in 2008, is on her honeymoon right now. I wish I could say that didn't make me feel extremely old, but one of the original Stripped Down crew are married.
Wow. That's
Thoughts
crazy.
coming back after a 3-year absence? Like when this has been kind of building for a while.
Yeah.
It's not like we've been talking about it and like, do we want to do this? How is it going to be different? How is it going to be better? What can we do that we didn't do before? And live was obviously the big mountain we wanted to climb, and that was a real mountain, not a false one.
Thank you.
And so I guess being the guinea pig tonight, you didn't have a whole lot of time to plan for that, but just in general, the thoughts of
Yeah.
bringing Stripped Down back. Because we're all, you know, you guys were kids when you were helping out. Giving
Yeah.
up time was probably a lot less taxing on real life and real adult experiences and demands as it is now.
Yeah.
So bringing it back 3 years later in, well, you guys' adult life, my late adult life. What were your thoughts when I said, let's get the band back together?
I was extremely excited because like 3 years ago, I loved doing this. You know, it's just like coming down, seeing a bunch of friends, and just, you know, doing something for the community, which, you know, I liked. And it was also just super fun because it was just so interesting to see the variety of acts that we have in the province, and, you know, from singer-songwriters to, you know, to people like 9/11 Turbo, and, you know.
We did not discriminate.
No, we did
Any
not.
genre, any level of talent, we opened our doors to. We opened the studio doors to and gave them 1 hour, which was what made this show so electrifying and so unique, was that you
Yeah,
didn't know
exactly.
what you were going to get when you tuned in every night. And this is new. I got people talking in my ear.
Yeah.
I have an IFB, and I was just informed that Brock Andrews is watching the show tonight. A big hello to Brock Andrews, who is actually gonna be the official first episode. We were not supposed to be live today. We were supposed to do a pre-recorded thing and then make the announcement that Mr. Brock Andrews music writer, country music sensation, will be the first official episode going live November 14th at 8 p.m. right here on the Stripped Down Facebook page. So we're making that announcement right now because there's no net tonight. We are just fumbling our way through live television for the first time ever. This is the 213th episode of Stripped Down I believe we've ever done, but it's always been taped. There's a certain comfort when you're taping something, knowing you can edit after the fact, knowing if I'm looking at the wrong camera, we can take that out. I can always add in the wide, but now it's a little, I don't want to say terrifying, it's more exhilarating than terrifying because this was always what we wanted. This is what we pushed so hard to get, and now that we have it, I'm just gonna enjoy it.
Exactly, might as well. But yeah, it's like it definitely was a huge safety net. It's just like, oh, we can fix that in post. Oh, somebody screwed up. Oh, that's fine.
I cough, and there's nothing we can do about that. I can't edit that out.
It's on the internet forever now.
And I'm rambling now. I have no notes. My one piece of paper says "help" in giant letters that I was gonna turn around if things started getting bad. But we should go to another song.
For sure.
What is up next? Davis Baker of Perdix.
Up next, like I said before, I usually do like one big set. So I'm sort of thinking that I would do it couple songs. So these next
like ballads or like two songs at once, like couple songs.
I get you.
See, wordplay.
Oh yeah, it's all coming
Live
back
TV,
to you.
folks. I used to be able to edit in better jokes, and I can't do that anymore. Okay, so two songs back to back.
Yeah.
And what do we have?
First one is just sort of an improvised one that I do. It involves a lot of live looping. So yeah, and I try my hardest to do live looping as opposed to just hitting play on everything and that sort of thing. So the first one, it doesn't really have a name yet because, like you said, we weren't really prepared for.
Because you wrote it this afternoon.
Yeah, kind of. But so that's the first one. Then the second one is called "Don't Put the Car in Drive."
Nice. All right, take it away, Perdix.
between my lips. Right now. And you think that I don't know all the lies that you tell me, 'cause I keep crawling back, 'cause I keep crawling back to you. And I know that what you do only kill me faster. And I know that what I do won't make me last. But you know you're gonna kill me right now. That you're gonna kill me right now. Don't you put the car in drive, I just came to say goodbye. walking slow in the mud and in the snow. Flying west, going east, never taming beast. Getting lost, getting found in the streets and underground. Don't you put the car in, drive out this game to say goodbye. Don't you put the car in, drive out this game to say goodbye. Don't you put the car in, drive out this game to say goodbye. Don't you put the car in, drive out this game to say goodbye. Don't you put the car in, drive out this game to say goodbye.
You are watching Stripped Down Live. I'm Curtis Anderson alongside Davis Baker, also known as Perdix. Again, this wasn't even supposed to be a thing tonight. I can't reiterate that enough. We were supposed to all get together tonight and just do a practice run and then announce all over social media after our practice that we are bringing Stripped Down back and streaming it live over the Stripped Down Facebook page starting November 14th at 8 p.m. with country mega superstar Brock Andrews. But we jumped the gun and everything was set up and we said, you know what, click live, let's do it. Let's see how everybody does under pressure. Big thanks to everybody here tonight, man. Jay and Dean of Shaw getting everybody back together and getting this thing green light that we can actually all get back together here in the studio and do this crazy thing live is just incredible. It's been it's been in the making for a few months now, but to actually sit down and do it is pretty incredible. To go into the control room and watch this thing streaming live for the first time ever is something I'm not going to forget. Bryn, Krysa back in the control room, switching up a storm. Everybody's using new technology today. That's what's also so exciting, is that this is essentially a training session for the old crew who are now using new equipment. Of course, we have Pat and Spenny in here on camera, and big thanks to Mr. Jay Neufeld for being my partner in this since day one. We started this show, I believe, January of 2008, did 212 episodes before a 3-year hiatus starting March 2014, and we're back now. I wish I had some really elaborate story about how, like, he had to drag me out of retirement and I just shaved my beard this afternoon. He came over and, like, threw the shutters open, and I'd been living in the dark for 3 years, but I don't know. We'll come up with something for the November 14th official episode 1 of maybe some sort of video package. We'll shoot and edit together if we're feeling really ambitious. But
Yes.
I cannot describe the feeling I have having everybody back together here in the studios here, doing Strip Down and doing it live. Mr. Davis Baker, what is next for you? That was always one of my go-to lines back in the day.
Yeah.
Usually it's like song talk, but we're making it up as we go along like usual tonight, and you're doing 2 songs kind of back to back. But in 2017, launching Perdix, I guess, that was kind of announcement today, is that is going to be the new moniker.
Yeah, sure. I guess it is now.
Where is Perdix going here in the fall and winter of 2017?
Well, I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
I haven't done many solo shows. I've only actually done one other one that's sort of like this. Certainly, the one I did, or what I have now, is a lot less gear and a lot quicker load-in time for me. So that's something I'm always concerned about. Is
Yep.
Just trying to streamline the process as best I can. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I hope to be doing some shows, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm sort of signing up for school and getting ready for that, and so I don't know if.
So you won't be going on tour anytime soon?
No, probably not.
All right.
But I mean, that'd be cool to go on tour. I've never actually been on tour, so I don't know. It's But yeah, I'm just trying to work as much as I can and just save up enough money to go to school and
Live the dream.
Yeah, live the dream being a music teacher. Yeah.
I feel like these hard time constraints that we were suddenly under
Yeah.
are going to make me a little more of a jerk this time around, because before I'd let the conversation flow and I'd edit it in post, and it didn't matter if we did an hour 20, I'd cut it down and use the best hour.
Exactly.
But now I'm looking, and these giant teleprompter countdown says I have 17 minutes and 45 seconds, and I know your next musical block is in about another 10 minutes, so let's jump into another couple of songs and then like literally wrap up after that.
Cool.
I don't even know if we have time for our last commercial break. This is all new to everybody here. So what's next? What do we have back to back?
Next one, I think I played it last time I was here. It's called Repeater. It's a song that
Irony.
Pardon me?
Irony.
It's a song that Laura and I play in the East, but it also sort of lends itself well to a solo setting. So yeah, and then after that, it's going to be a song called Cats. So
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Perdix.
You tried to hold me, you tried to hold me, and you said it was alright. You tried to play me, you tried to play me, 'cause you thought I would cry. Don't let it go to your head. Don't let it go to your head. Take your time, don't rush it. Take your time, don't rush it. You tried to fool me. You tried to fool me, 'cause you thought I was your fool. You tried to trick me, you tried to trick me, but the joke's on you. Don't let it go to your head. Don't let it go to your head. you're the cat on the roof of this. Oh, don't you know that we all know? Oh, don't you know that we all know? Oh, you're the cat on the roof of this birdhouse. Oh, you're the cat on the roof of this.
Alongside Davis Baker, also known as Perdix, as of tonight. We got to wrap up. This is crazy living under these time constraints. Doing live television is completely different than what we did for 212 episodes prior to tonight. Davis Baker, thank you so much for dropping everything. We threw this at you at the last minute. We decided we were going to do an actual live run through. Stripped Down Live official hard launch is going to be November 14th at 8 o'clock with country music superstar Brock Andrews. Big hello to Brennan from the Ultimate Power Duo. I see he's watching right now. Sal Accardo, former crew member. He's out in Ottawa. He's watching right now. It's amazing tracking who's watching this. We've already had 106 views.
Nice.
So for absolutely no advertising and not knowing that we were actually going to do this tonight, that's pretty fantastic. Yeah. This is normally where I thank all the sponsors, but we have none. So we got some building to do before November 13th, but rest assured, Stripped Down is coming back, and it's coming back hard. Thank you so much for watching, those of you who actually did. And to play us out for the next minute and a half, ladies and gentlemen, Perdix. See you on November 14th, everybody.